Ministerial statement. Okay.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, honorable members, I rise to provide a comprehensive update on the Ministry's readiness for the administration of the 2025 National Senior Secondary Certificate Examinations, related assessments and operational matters requiring your noting. Firstly, the readiness for the upcoming national examinations. I am pleased to report on behalf of my Minister that preparations for the 2025 NSSC national examinations are largely on track. The Directorate of National Examinations and Assessment has executed its mandate in line with the examination cycle and planned timelines. Key milestones achieved include candidate registration, which has been completed on schedule, appointment of markers. All markers have been duly appointed and their advanced DSA documentation is being screened. Logistics for examination materials. The first consignment of early papers has been delivered to the regions and the main consignment was received in September. Admission permits, personnel timetables have been distributed to the candidates. By now, each candidate should know the date and time that he or she will write each subject component, as well as marking venue. Various marking venues have been secured. However, the lease of these venues must be extended due to the closure of the marking venues for the upcoming elections. Secondly, key dates for noting. Early papers, which was from the 15th of September to the 3rd of October. The main examinations, which commenced on the 14th of October to the 19th of November. And marking, which commences on the 24th of October to the 13th of December. Please note that this excludes the 25th, 26th, 27th of November for the markers to return to their respective regions and constituencies and resume marking on the 28th of November. Grading will take place from the 15th of December to the 30th of December, excluding the 25th and 28th of December, and results release is projected for the 25th of January 2026 due to the closure of marking venues as a result of the regional and local government elections, as well as during the Christmas days. All core components are firmly in place to ensure successful 2025 national examinations. However, some challenges are experienced, and I shall now note them. Firstly, financial shortfall for marker DSA payments. The increased daily subsistence allowance, or DSA, rate from 570 Namibia dollar to 970 Namibia dollar per day, though necessary, has resulted in a significant funding shortfall, with 2,097 markers eligible for DSA. The total requirement stands at 28.4 million against the available and budgeted 15 million, leaving a shortfall of 13.4 million Namibia dollar, which the Ministry is addressing to prevent disruptions to the marking process and to ensure fair and equitable treatment of all appointed markers. The next point is marking during the 2025 regional and local government elections. The regional and local government elections scheduled for the 26th of November of this year coincide with the national marking period. These developments will have an impact on the marking process. Consequently, a decision has been made to close all marking venues from the 25th to the 27th of November to allow markers to participate in the regional and local authority elections scheduled for the 26th of this month, of November. In total, 1,278 markers and 20 subjects are affected. During this period, all markers are expected to return to their respective regions and constituencies, and on the 25th of November to cast their votes, and subsequently return to the marking venues on the 27th of November. Marking will therefore resume on the 28th of November. The responsibility for the transportation of markers lies with all 14 regional education officers and will be communicated as such. Additionally, marking venues will be closed from the 25th to the 28th of December to allow officials involved in the marking exercise a well-deserved break and the opportunity to spend time with their families during the festive period. As a result of these interruptions to the marking schedule, the release of the 2025 national examination results will be delayed, with the projected release date now set for 25 January 2026. In conclusion, as a ministry, we wish to reaffirm the ministry's commitment to ensuring a secure, fair, and credible national examination process. While the progress made thus far is commendable, it is important to emphasize that the success of any high-stakes examination hinges on strict adherence to established rules and regulations governing its administration. It is therefore imperative that all stakeholders involved in the conduct of the national examinations, including candidates, invigilators, heads of examination centers, school principals, ministry staff, and other role players, carry out their responsibilities diligently and in full compliance with the guidelines. This collective effort is essential in preventing any incidents of leakage, malpractice, or maladministration. Our national qualifications, namely the NSSCO and NSSCAS, are not just academic credentials, they are educational currency. They open the doors for our learners, both for employment and access to tertiary education, both locally and internationally. As such, on behalf of my minister, we issue a clarion call to all of us to safeguard the integrity and credibility of our national examinations. Let us uphold the standards that give meaning and value to the qualifications our education system produces. I respectfully submit this report for your noting, and I thank you for your attention.